Welcome to a new series about how to use the new Mindstorm's EV3 software. In this video, we will cover the robot that we will be using, how to open and download the software, and the basics of the new software. This is our robot. It is based off of a Mindstorm's robot on the LEGO website. You can find it in the link below. This robot has 3 motors and 3 sensors. 2 are large motors, which are used for driving, and 1 is a medium motor, which is used for other attachments. In the center of the robot is a gyro sensor. It is located in the center to make turning more accurate. We also have a touch sensor and a color sensor. We have made some modifications from the original robot to accommodate for some limitations we have. The first one is a 3D printed caster wheel. The second one is these 2 parts here. And the third one is the mounting for the sensors, which is different from the original manual.
To download the EV3 classroom software, you'll want to click on the link in the description down below. That will take you to this page with different types of software to download. You want to scroll down to download your Mindstorm software. If your computer runs on Mac OS, you'll be able to download EV3 software, but it is currently not available for outdated Macs or Windows computers. Click the download button and then follow the steps it provides. Once you open your EV3 classroom software, it should look something like this. There are 5 tabs at the top, although the number of tabs may differ if you have the student versus teacher edition. The home gives you a start button to start a tutorial, displays your recent projects, and gives you buttons for unit plans and core set models, which will help you build a robot. The Start tab is also for tutorials and shows you 3 different tutorial plans, as well as lesson plans. Units and Build are both for if you have a robot that you are currently building, and My Projects will display all of your projects that you have been working on. In the new version of the EV3 classroom software, projects are the same as programs. In EV3 Lab, a project contains multiple programs, but in EV3 Classroom, it's 1 program. To connect your brick, you can click the Connect button in the corner and follow the instructions. First, you'll want to turn on your brick. Then you'll enable Bluetooth, and finally hit this Connect button. Wait for your device to load and pop up on this screen. Once it shows up, click on the name of your robot. Ours is called Bob the Bot, and click Select. Now you'll have the ports that contain all of your motors and sensors, and if you click on the brick, it'll show you different values for each of them. You can also view your battery, your firmware, for ours it's outdated, and disconnect your bot. In the new version of the EV3 software, it's in Scratch format. This means you can have multiple stacks of code, such as when program starts or when your touch sensor is pressed. You can then drag different types of blocks under each of these stacks. For example, in this program, as soon as the program starts, a motor would start, and once the touch sensor is pressed, it would stop the motor. There are multiple different colored tabs for different types of blocks. Motors lets you control a singular motor in different ways. For example, a medium motor or a large motor. Movement pairs 2 motors together to move your robot around a field or a level surface. For example, you can move forward for different amounts of times, degrees, or rotations. Display will display different text and pictures on your EV3 screen itself, and sound will make your EV3 play some sound. Events is the new tab in this EV3 classroom software. The When Program Starts block is similar to the old Start block, but now you have all of these other event blocks. For example, this block is if your touch sensor is pressed or released. You can change the different parameters. But once that action is done, it'll start any blocks underneath the block, such as start motor clockwise. So now you can have this motor running and a different motor running once a button is pressed. You also have your control blocks which are loops and weights, your sensor blocks, which are parameters and action blocks for different sensors, operators, which are mostly math blocks, so you can use to join different numbers, variables, and my blocks. Variables and my blocks are different than other blocks as they're created by the programmer. We will cover these in a different video. Once you have your program, you can hit download or download and run. Download will simply download the program onto your robot for future use. Then run is a different button which will download and run the program at the same time. You can also stop it from here. Once you have your program, you might want to name it something different. Hit the three dots, then rename. I will name it Program Demo, and then hit save. And it'll appear in your recent projects and your My Projects tab.